Hey, it's Dak Prescott.
Hey, it's Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, it's Debo Samuel, and I'm coming to NBA 2K. I'm the newest member
of the NBA 2K
crossover series.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have become a gritty team. Darius Garland says, we're some dogs. You're not going to just come to Cleveland and roll over us anymore. We're going to show some fight, some grit, some competitiveness, and that's what we're trying to do every night. We're here. Kevin, back to you.
I like what Cleveland's doing. All right, David, thank you so much. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Brown outside. The pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the first bucket of the night. A three-pointer for Boston. Garland with it. In the corner, it's Mobley. Over Tatum. Mobley misses. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Washington.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the basket by Boston. Mobley gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
You love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
And Doris, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Smart. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Took him no time at all on that one.
Outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Williams. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. Floats it up for Williams. And no good that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And Smart with the basket on the assist from Brogdon.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Brogdon. 26 points for him last game against Washington.
But the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
Brogdon with it. Covered by Mitchell. Shoots from 8, and no problem from Brogdon as he finishes at the rim.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Stevens is checked in. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Wade. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Base first.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategies or even more?
Well, I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move.
LeVert from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
How about the response by Karis LeVert? This guy wanted to get it right back.
Boston's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Now here's White. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Wade against Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his third season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
Boston making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
White, good.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
White against Rubio. Out to Gallinari. There's the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Love. And Griffin sends it back.
Boy, don't test Blake. Boy, every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Rubio. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Now, here's Garland. A 17-point game for him in the win against New York. Floats it up for Williams. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Grant Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Smart wide open. He fired. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now, here's Mitchell. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
And here's Garland for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Feeds to Smart. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
It really has been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A 15-footer. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Celtics trailed by 4. Smart passes to Tatum. Smart kicks to Williams. Passes it to Tatum. Fires for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
For 3, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 4 now for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Stevens is checked in. And it's LeVert in for Donovan Mitchell. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Smart. Mobley right side. Tipped away. Pass to Stevens. Here's Osman. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
During his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games. For Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Wow, that's tough finish right there. I mean, that's very good defense, just better offense by Rubio.
Tatum kicks to White. Gallinari outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
Well, Gallinari has both the size and the finesse to finish on the interior or to get to the foul line.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both shots good from the stripe. Endorse this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
So here's Gallinari after the made shot from Evan Mobley. White the pass to Horford. Shot from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Mobley. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Horford kicks to White. Brown outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Stephens can't get it to go. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
The feed to Gallinari. The pass to Brown. It's White on the wing. Boston, no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Stevens, the pass to Osman. Griffin grabs the board. Brown right side. Bucket is good. Brown's got 8.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Please give a big round of applause.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They're playing for each other right now. Selfless basketball translating into a 5-point lead now after trailing initially. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All they ever get is spin on the offensive end. And that's a change. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away.
And that's going to do it.
Please give a big round.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Brown. In the corner, Smart with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 6 points for Marcus Smart.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Mitchell with it, out-guarded by Smart. There's Garland, and that one goes long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Brown. It's deflected.
The aggressiveness from Okoro to send that back. Not in my house.
Mobley misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 7. Up top, Brogdon. Covered by Mitchell. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Celtics trailed by 9. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Boston timeout call. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Dance team. Okay, fans, give it up for your Cleveland Cavs mini.
Outside, Smart. Passes it to Brogdon. Another shot. No good. Good D by Mitchell. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now Garland. 5 points in the game. And the jumper falls for him. Garland's got 7.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Smart on the wing. They need this one. Love grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. That's good by Mitchell.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's tipped. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon. Horford kicks to White. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Karis LeVert checked in for Garland.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, Karis.
And the Cavaliers with possession.
2 minutes remaining.
They've got a 13-2 run goal.
2 minutes.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Here's Love. Wade trying to break free. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Cleveland. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in.
See, I think you have to respect the versatility of Kevin Love, guys. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. He rebounds at a high level. Everything you'd want in a big man in today's NBA, Kevin Love provides.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Gallinari. It's White on the wing. Good D by Mitchell. Cleveland with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And stolen by Horford. Outside, Smart. 54 seconds left in the third. Right side, Horford. White against Rubio.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. Level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for White. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Allen left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Smart finds White. Now here's Williams, defended by Allen. Williams' shot is off. White against Mitchell. Nice move. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Basket good.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Brogdon. The kick out to Brown. Knocked loose. Allen with it. Picked up by Brown. To the paint. And here is Tatum. Brown trying to free himself up. And the basket by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And the pass to Okoro. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's LeVert. Allen trying to break free. Excellent D there from Williams.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. Here's Garland picks one up. Love's checked in for Cleveland.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Pass to Brogdon. Brown kicks to Brogdon. And here's Tatum for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but
you have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Passes to LeVert. Mobley with it. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Poked away and stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Brown fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Brown. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now left to the wing. And here's Love from the arc. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Tatum. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Boston again missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
3-pointer. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And the Cavaliers call time here. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Mitchell in for Karis LeVert. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. The shot comes out. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 1:36 left in the game. Mitchell passes to Garland. Inside and stolen by Williams.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take into 7 wins.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Evan Mobley.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Down low. Here's Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
White the pass to Pritchard. Stolen by Garland. And the shot goes in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Celtics passing it around. Here's Griffin. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Boy, that bucket had a high degree of difficulty. Okay, Blake, we see you.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Mitchell kicks to Garland. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. You guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
We all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
You got it done when it counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.